Welcome, gamers. It is Wednesday. We're back again on this day, which is Wednesday. Check it out. We got July 29th, 2026. And this is today's image. It is me, but my hair is like it's like a cloak. Isn't that cool? Isn't that cool, guys? Wow, look at that. Anyway, welcome Stream Elements, welcome Tag Barrel, welcome Yellow Pepper, welcome Himflow, welcome Fiva, welcome Wed, Top of Insects, JD, Piss, and X-Tag. Triangle shape? No, we have other triangle shaped ones. Okay, there's been several of them. I don't know how to find them, but they definitely exist. I feel like my voice sounds weird today. I don't know why that is. Just a thing that happens sometimes. Maybe this is my first time talking today. This is a thing that happens, you know, you just go through your entire day barely saying anything. And then suddenly you have to talk and it's like, whoa, what the heck? Since when does my voice sound like that? I don't know. Anyway, we are going to perhaps do some more pixel art. So if you'll remember last time we streamed, we drew a tree. We got a tree, and now we have this forest. But now I'm like, now what? You know, I could work on gameplay, but what if I just worked only on graphics forever, and then we have no actual game? Right, the collision still doesn't make sense. But look, the graphics look nice. You got different color palettes. We got, for example, let's see, got this one. Bam, and look at what's reflected in the game in real time. Got different colors. Feels reminiscent of Oracle of Seasons. Yeah, because it was basically copied from a similar game, as you all know. It was literally copied from The Legend of Zelda Link's Awakening, which was also on the Game Boy. Game Boy Regular, Game Boy Color, you got the DX version. Anyway, do you guys see that there's a Final Fantasy XIV campaign where if you gift 3 subs to someone streaming it on Twitch, you get like a unicorn or something in the game? That's happening. But I don't even want it. I don't even want that thing. Also, welcome Stanley. Literally, what's the point? Oh wait, we're gonna listen to music. Different music. Okay, last time we were like, enough of this lo-fi stream beats. Now listen to this stuff. Never knew notograms were so fun. Have you played Wolfie's Notograms? Have you started playing that? If only someone I watched stream Final Fantasy XIV. Well, good news, there's many people playing it right now. If you go on the website, you can find at least 3 people. Possibly even 100 or 1,000. I don't even know. But never watch stream. No, I can't believe this. Let's open up Aseprite. Let's see, we got Aseprite, unable to connect. That's fine. Just turn off my VPN. And Aseprite. When did I download this? This was like a free game. The thing when Steam just makes a game available for free. I will never play it. Imagine playing free games on Steam or Epic. Could not be me. I would literally never. Anyway. So one minor thing I noticed was that this right here, it's a bit distracting. This thing... Hold on, where is it? This like this one pixel that shows up, it's kind of a lot. Alright, we gotta get rid of that. The question is, where is that pixel? So we have For example, this. It's like below, like the middle, maybe it's like this one right here. It's there. It's literally too much. Anyway, how's everyone doing on this Wednesday? Look, that fixed it. That looks so much better. Literally, it's good. Alright. You know how it worked the other day? My coworker mentioned Road to Empress. That's a game that streamers have played. So this is a thing that we do at work, where we just have like a discussion topic, social time question, unrelated to work. We just, you know, because everyone's remote except me. So they're like, well, you know, to talk to people, you know, blah blah blah. We have like someone comes up with a discussion topic every week during our meeting before we start the real meeting. And then it's like this week's question was like, what is like a piece of media or something that you've been really into recently? Also, welcome Cozies. And it was like, one person admitted to really enjoying AI slop. She was like, I really enjoy watching AI generated shorts. And we were all like, what? What the heck? And she's like, yeah, people make these videos and I pay for it. I literally pay people money to make these and they're so entertaining. And the other person was like, wow, it's very impressive how what's the word? How expressive you are about your enjoyment of AI. And they're like, man, that's weird. Welcome Norvlon. I know some people are fine with them, but I prefer them. I found that really weird. You know, we all live in this, you know, I don't know if it's called a bubble, but like, I feel the people we usually talk to, like, are not really that into AI. I actually, like, kind of dislike it. But, you know, the reality is, people out there, some people actually just really like it. And I will just never understand. We also got to hear every Friday social time questions. Maybe she doesn't know about non-AI generated animated shorts. No, she definitely knows. There's no way to not know. If you cannot wear AI generated shorts, I don't want that. What if you could wear them though? Does that mean you would approve? If they advanced it to such a way that you could wear the shorts? I don't know. Anyway, that was the, and then like, you know, other people were like, yeah, a thing I enjoyed recently was the Odyssey. People talking about the Odyssey. And they're like, it's very strange they made it for this very specific IMAX type. And it's impossible to find a theater here that actually shows like the proper resolution. Stuff like that. And another person was like, I've been playing Road to Empress. And I was like, wait, I know that. Depends on if they're comfy and easy to wear. No, they would be impossible to wear. One of my coworkers said the movie was very loud. I mean, aren't movies generally like pretty loud? 5 Waffles coins at the next IMAX will be TikTok format? They would never. Wouldn't that ruin the purpose of IMAX? I don't know. I've never seen an IMAX movie. I don't know. Aren't tickets like really expensive? Didn't want to see because it's 3 hours. That is pretty long. I don't know. I've already read the Odyssey. I have no need to see the movie. I forgot what happens. I don't really know what happens. I used to know what happens. But not anymore. Movies are always loudish. Sometimes the audio mixing is terrible. I read the Odyssey, well, like, not in the original language, but like, in high school, yeah. It's a common thing that people read. The Odyssey and the Iliad, or whatever. Maybe I read the Iliad. I don't know. Aren't they very similar? Aren't they both by Homer? I think I read both. No, I don't remember what happens, honestly. Is it that unusual to have read the Odyssey. I thought it was like standard reading for like a lot of high schools. It was at mine at least. And, it was so odd. It was literally so odd that they went to sea. And then you go, wait a second, that's where Super Mario Odyssey, oh my god, that was the movie about Mario. Imagine going to see the Odyssey and then someone goes like, when does Mario show up? I thought this is the one where Mario gets like capture enemies. High school didn't have it. I think it's common enough. I think I only ever read excerpts. That might also be the case. Isn't that like, how long is the Odyssey? The book. It's not really, it was a, yeah, an epic poem. How many pages? 24 books. To read in 8th grade, yeah. I think I read it in 9th grade. So the Wishbone Kids Show adaptation, then Wishbone, pretty good. How does a dog even know how to speak? Makes no sense. Look at this. The Odyssey. Stephen Fry? This guy did not write the Odyssey. Why does he get credited for this? Relatable and full of humor? That's not even the real guy. Illustrated Odyssey. Did I see the translator of the Odyssey wrote a scathing review of the movie? No, I haven't really read too much about the Odyssey. 120,000 words? Okay, that sounds like a lot. Stephen Fried. Anyone else read the Odyssey? What was everyone's favorite part? You guys like the part of the Odyssey where, I don't know, what even... There's like giant guys. There's like, sirens, right? Weren't there sirens? Is it spoilers? Wasn't it the Trojan horse or whatever? You're like, Wolfie, that was in the Iliad. No, it was a reference. Surely it was a reference. I don't know. Wonder if they're hardcore fans of the Odyssey? Probably. I mean, the guy who translated it, who wrote a scathing review, would he not be a hardcore fan? It's possible. Anyway, what do I draw today? What even is the deal? Should I make this grass darker? What does this look like when it's darker? I don't know. Would this look better as a darker color? Translator was a woman, but I assumed it was a guy. So true. Really says a lot about society. That I just assumed that it was a guy. Despite the fact that it clearly was not. Messed up. Hecked up, man. We should cancel this guy. We should cancel Wolfie for this. To compare, the entire Lord of the Rings trilogy is 500,000. That's long, but not impossibly so. Okay, so I guess I probably didn't read the entire thing. Because that would be a lot. Crazy that a guy named Odysseus happened to go on an Odyssey. I've seen many tweets saying the exact same thing. And then one of them was like, do you think that, you know, it's like as if there was a guy named like Jonathan, and they're like, we're gonna go on a Jonathan or something, like a journey. I don't know. Or like the guy's name was Jonathan. I don't know. It's a self-fulfilling prophecy. The Odyssey isn't that the grass Pokemon that's like it evolves into Vileplume at some point? I don't know. Very strange. Alright, what do I draw today? What do I even do? Do I even like make a game? Is this even gonna really be a game? I don't even know. I kind of just like making the graphics. Like, it's just kind of nice, right? Look at this. Let's see what other things we can steal from this. Where that Scrooge was such a Scrooge. It is true. It is very weird. Do you guys know that there's like a vodka company named Tito's Handmade Vodka? And Tito's last name is Beverage. Tito Beverage. He makes a beverage company. Very strange. Isn't there a name for that? Like, not really self-fulfilling prophecy. What is it? A non-deterministic. What is it? What's the name for that? Nominative determinism. Nominative determinism. Wait. Nominative determinism. People tend to gravitate toward areas of work or interest that fit their names, right? Like, if you were named Odysseus, you'd be like, I would like to go on an Odyssey. Now, I know the joke is that it was called an Odyssey because of Odysseus. But, like, what if it already existed? What if your name was John Streamer? And then you were like, I'm gonna stream. I'm gonna become a streamer. Do I like waffles? I do prefer them over pancakes. It is true. Oh yeah, Robin Mahfood. That's like one of the most well-known guys. Robin Mahfood, former president of Food for the Poor. Wow, look at this. His name has a very similar pronunciation with the phrase robbing my food. Correlation with his charity work and donating food made him the subject of internet memes. Doug Bowser, true. Who else? Any other examples of this? Igor Judge, probably a judge. Yep. It's like Wednesdays. Comes after me being wed. You were wed. Congrats on the wedding. Congrats. Who else? Walter. Dennis Walter. Amy Freeze, meteorologist. Damn. 2015 researchers Lim, and Lim found that British doctors have surnames related to their specialties. Oh. Dr. Payne. General Mysore, safe, warning. Are the Lims married siblings or parent-child? I don't know, it's weird that they don't like link to, they don't even name their full names. They don't even know. Anyway. Isn't that fun? It's fun times. Anyway, going back to the discussion topic though. The discussion about things you enjoyed, media you enjoy recently. I couldn't think of anything, so I was just like, I've been playing this game called Final Fantasy 14. And I was like, it's like a game where you fight enemies, but I've been enjoying the crafting. Gathering items, making weapons and armor. And then when I said crafting, one of the other people thought I meant crafting like in real life. They thought that I was making things in real life based on the game. But I was like, no, it's all in the game. Crafting in the game. What if there was a game like that? What if to become a crafter in an MMO, you have to craft in real life? So I think with Sokoban games, I've played many. I've played perhaps hundreds. What if I stop playing games and craft in real life? I don't know. I feel like it's a lot more of a... What's the word? It's a lot more involved to craft in real life. I don't know if I feel like doing it. Anyway. So we have trees. What if we add like a desert? Or like not a desert, but like a beach? Let's add like, you know, the ocean, some sand, perhaps. Welcome extraneous Jedi, thank you, thank you. Yeah, these are my trees. I made these trees right here. This right here, literally my graphics. I'm just joking. I'm just joking, guys. Oh, what about a path? I mean, this kind of looks like a path, right? What if the default was the tall grass? No, that doesn't make sense. Link's Awakening had some nice beach areas. Yeah, look at this water. Look at this. Look at this. Let's see what it looks like in context, right? Water towers are pretty bad. I mean, I was avoiding saying that. It does kind of not look like that good, but then like in the context of the game, it's fine. I think, you know, it does its job. Like, I didn't notice when I was playing, because it's animated, right? If this was just still image of this, you'd be like, yeah, that's kind of bad. But when it flows, it's like, it looks pretty good. Maybe, I don't know. Maybe it doesn't. Okay, well we can add, maybe we add like a camera system, right? Currently we only have the ability to be in this screen. What if we add scrolling? You could like go to the left, you could go down to the right. Brawl Trophy Gallery. How does he know? How does he know all the songs? Am I gonna do a scrolling camera or have different rooms? It's probably gonna be a room based. Probably like you go to the left and then like the camera scrolls over. Alright. But how do you do that? How does one do such a thing? That's a good question. You gotta add a camera 2D, and then you gotta make it so that the anchor mode is the top left, and then am I keeping the countdown theme? It's gonna be, I mean, I don't know if this is even gonna be like a real game, but yes, I am planning, if I do make this into a real game, it will be the same idea that I had last time. The one about knowledge-based progression. Alright, so we gotta add some logic to this camera. Gotta add a script. I can just copy this from Vacuous Show Request. I had a working camera system in that game. I can probably just see how I had it set up there. Let's see. Let's see, it was Celeste, it was called Celeste. And then let's see, camera, did I have camera.gd? This is entities, create player, where did I set the camera? Levels, lib. Camera. Okay, it was in the world function. The world controlled the camera. What the heck? Why is there space? Why is there a space between the dot? That's not how functions work. Let's see. Camera. Physics process. We got camera, we got player position. Any fans of gaming? Anyone playing video games right now? I'm playing Final Fantasy XIV. Fun times. Alright, update camera position. Okay, so we had like a room. We had various rooms. What if I just make it a fixed camera for now? I mean, camera that just follows the player. I'm not playing, but when I am working on one. Is it a Geometry Dash level, perhaps? Is this perhaps the case? Sokoban, let's go. Alright, what are you writing it in? Is it Godot? Is it Pico 8? Is it Puzzle Script? Now let's make a new script for the camera. It's gonna be Penguin Mod? I don't even know. I've never even heard of it. What is that? Camera.gd. Camera. Scratch. Oh, I see. Well, that's cool. That's pretty neat. Alright, extend camera 2D. We should make this into its own node. Save branch as seen. We got entities, camera, camera to scene. Alright, so we should have an export variable. Follow. This is the thing that it should follow. And then it's gonna be node 2D. Right, and then what you gotta do, what you gotta remember to do, you gotta set the position. You gotta set like a room size, right? Camera size. I guess the camera size would just be the screen size. How do you get the screen size? OS get screen size, display server get screen size. Alright, export var screen size. I guess you could just set it on the camera. I guess the camera itself just knows the size. Godot camera get size. Anyone do photography recently? It's related to cameras. Get viewport size. Camera 2D size. There it is. Forces the screen to scroll following this node. Yes. Of course. Alright, so on ready, you gotta do every frame. You're going to get the follow dot position, maybe global position. Let me see how I did this. Update camera position. Room coordinates. Classic song. Everyone loves this song. Alright, so global position equals this. Global position equals follow dot global position divided by camera size. How do you get the camera size? Well, it's gotta be Godot camera 2D. It's a good question. Good question. Change camera size. How to get the rect tour. Get camera position. Viewport rect. Oh shoot. Canvas transform. Is this real? Is this even the real way to do it? Canvas transform affine inverse. Get viewport rect. Get rect, guys. Anyone ever been rect? Clamp the rectangle. Get viewport size. Godot. I think if given a choice between GDScript and Lua for making a game, I would pick GDScript every time. I think so. Lua is very weird. Why did they make it like that? Have you written GDScript? Or are you just basing it on the vibes? It's more similar to Python. It's got a lot of Python vibes. Never been rect, because it's hip to be square. What about rectangular? What was I searching for? Viewport. Get viewport rect. Doesn't even exist. Why does the camera just not have a way to get its size? You go to this, right? You go to this. Transform, scale. I guess I could just use the code snippet that was provided on that page I was just at. What is this song? Sponge Cave Spelunking. SpongeBob. I did make a quote-unquote game in Godot where you would throw a rat at a wall, it would bounce around. But I did the thing where you hook Rust into it. I tried looking into Godot Rust and it seemed like an awful experience. It just feels like you're just gonna be fighting a lot of stuff. It just seems, and then you gotta wait for it to compile. Compilation speed is like a big issue. A lot of things. This stuff will go wrong there. Have you finished the game though? Is it playable? Where do you get the rat graphics from? And 2D cameras are not actually cameras, they're just windows that display a viewport. Okay, well that doesn't help. That doesn't help me. Get camera size. What was that page I was just on? It was a rat image. Did it have Getty or stockphoto.com or whatever? Is there a way to get the rect tool? Okay, let's transform. What the heck is affine inverse? Get viewport. Okay, whatever. We're just gonna do this, guys. Literally, get viewport transform. What is this? This was over a year ago. That's not even that long. A year is like nothing. We've all lived for multiple years, I hope. Anyone here live for more than 1 year? I think that's pretty cool. It's pretty cool to live. Transform 2D. Barely. I've lived for dozens of years. Billions. One might even say billions of years. Perhaps. I guess I just hardcode this size. We don't need to, we're not going to change the camera size. Export var size. Vec 2i equals Vec 2i Screen size. Godot get screen size. I don't think that's true. I've said several things though. What specifically is not true? That I've lived for billions of years? I don't know. I just don't know. Probably that. I mean, maybe you're right. I think maybe you are correct about this. But we just don't know, okay? Sometimes you just don't know. Global position. Invalid operands. Okay, what if you had this be a vector to... No, what if you like... What if you simply... But like window get size is not even a vector 2i. It's a vector... It is, but does that convert? Is that just a thing that gets converted? How did I do it in the other? Guys, you ever like write code and you go, how did I do this? Alright, you gotta do vector 2 floor, position x, floor. That's probably a better way to do it. Yo, Animal Crossing? Guys, it's literally Animal Crossing. Followed up position. Size.x. Size.y. Follow, I guess, global position equals. Great song. Great song. When I think of Animal Crossing, this is one of the songs I think of. Alright, so we have this camera, and then we have the player. What you gotta do is you gotta set the follow to be pointed at the player, right there. And then if you start the game, bam, look at that. It works somewhat. Right, but actually it doesn't. It doesn't because you gotta multiply it. I forgot to multiply it. So you set this and then you gotta do you gotta be okay, so what are we doing here really? You're setting this and then you gotta multiply it by size. That's the thing. That's the thing you're all missing here. Look at this, it's literally done. But then it doesn't work. I mean, it does when you go to the left. It does something. Vector 2i. Floor. And floor. And multiply it by size. Anyone remember math? Okay, so this gives you the room offset. And then you just multiply that by this. Is size even correct? Size, yeah, that's... Wait, oh shoot, that's wrong. That's the window size. I would like to get the native size. Godot get viewport size. That's wrong. Guys, that's literally not even correct. Get viewport size. Get viewport dot size. Although there are many different ways to do it. So it should actually be this. Although it doesn't work. It doesn't work. This should be on ready. There's someone I watched that has a cover of that last song as their background music. I never knew it was Animal Crossing. It's a good song. This song right now sounds like it's from Kirby. And look at, I called it Kirby's Return or whatever. Previous one, yeah, Animal Crossing. 7 PM Animal Crossing. I know things. Alright, so why doesn't this work? What the heck? What is the viewport size? No, it's still large. Alright, let's just have it be a constant. Size equals vector 2i. Wait, can I get it from the project settings? Godot. Hold on, how did I do it in this one? Room size. I just hard coded it. Okay, that's fine. I can do that. I can literally do that. As we all know, the resolution of the Game Boy is 160 by 144. It's gonna be size. How many unfinished stagnant games do I have? Billions. At least 3. I don't know. Oh shoot. Look at this. Okay, so we have a camera. I mean, it doesn't scroll, but that's fine. You don't need it to scroll necessarily. The thing is though that the color does not move over. Is it you? No, that's a random character. If it was me, the hair would be like a little bit spikier. But it's not. It's different. Am I the person that usually has the Animal Crossing song as background music? No. I usually play Streambeats royalty-free BGM. It's very rare for me to play something like this. But I did, but now I'm doing it. Because we're tired. We're tired of freaking Streambeats. It's boring. 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 Is there a better way to do this? Who is it? I don't know. Could it be, Oh, I don't know. Of the streamers that I know you watch, I don't know any of those that do it. But I also don't watch all their streams, normally. Who do you think it is? It's definitely, it's not ChocoJax. It's not me, it's not Vacuously. I don't know. Is it My Remorse? Probably not. Does anyone know? Does anyone even know? Floor follow position. Can I just like divide this follow position divided by size times size? I thought it was BB Biscuit. Oh yeah, you do watch BB Biscuit. That is true. That is true. Vector 2i from this invalid operands vector 2i. Choco do be playing the Animal Crossing music though. Yeah, but it's not like a cover of it though. She has like the original song, which is different. Alright, so why does it not work when going to the left? Why is that? Does it not work with negatives? What the heck? Negative. Why doesn't it, guys? Why doesn't it work? Follow position to whatever. It's fine. Surely this is fine. Alright, so we have to apply the shader to it, because right now there's no shader. you gotta put on the material. Click on shader material. Attach your shader. As we all know, the shader is this one. Shader params. And then you put this one there. You put that one there. But look, it doesn't work. It literally doesn't even work. Maybe it does. What if it does work? It doesn't. Okay, so I don't know. I thought you could put it on the camera. That is not the case. You cannot put it on the camera. But that's fine. You could put the shader like on the camera 2D itself. We should probably rename this. Rename this scene. Instead of just being camera, it should be player camera. It should be room camera. I don't know what to call it. What if we copied this, went over here, we pasted it as child, and now it should be for real. It doesn't work, guys. It doesn't work. Oh, because it's hidden. No, it still doesn't. Guys, it still doesn't work. You ever consider that sometimes things just don't work? Oh, because the camera is below. It should actually be rendered last. No, okay, it doesn't. Guys, I don't understand. I don't get it. I just don't get it. Camera global position. How many streamers do you know that use Nintendo music as their background music? There's probably so many, right? Probably at least 50. Probably 1,000 billions of streamers out there. It's too many. There's too many of them. Zelda Lo-Fi? Like just specifically Zelda? Wait, so why is this? What the heck? Alright, maybe we give up on the shader for now. We don't really need this shader, right? Let's just turn it off. Alright, so we have room transitions. It's pretty simple, right? And then a way to make this smooth is you can just add position smooth. It's probably gonna look pretty bad. Oh no, actually it looks, well, no. I mean, I don't like that it kind of like lingers at the end like this. Welcome Namington, welcome Carabelle. It could be faster. Okay, so instead of it being 5, it's gotta be 10. 10 pixels per second. You see that? It stops and then like, I don't know, it's just weird. It's just weird, guys. It's just weird. 5 pixels. Maybe we add like a small offset to it. Let's see. It gets way too slow because of rounding. Because like to go from like 1 to 0, it like, I don't know what the word for it is. It like goes to like 2.5, 2.75, 2.9. It approaches 3, but it only hits 3 on the last frame. So really what I think I should do is I should add like 0.5 to it. vector 2, 0.5. Can't I clamp the value? It's being clamped. It's just that we can't control the position smoothing specifically. I think adding 0.5, oh never mind. Invalid operands, what? Vector 2, just make it a vector 2. Invalid operands, oh my god. Okay, what if this was just a regular vector 2? No. No, no, no. Okay, what if it was like... What if we increase the speed? What if I did that? Let's see, it's over here. Let's go on this thing. Position smoothing. So what's drag? I don't need that. Yeah, that's probably fine. Just make it fast. It's hardly noticeable. If you have the 0.5 at the end, that, well, actually, maybe it's still noticeable. No, it's good enough. It's good enough for our purposes. Alright, let's commit this. Refreshing index. Git add entities. You know you gotta format the code. BD format entities. Look at that. Why would they put that on one line? That looks so bad. Yeah, whatever, it's fine. No, wait, it formatted all this stuff. Oh my god. Wait, why did I do that? I didn't mean to do that. Oh shoot, I checked out the wrong thing. No, that's fine, right? That's fine. I meant to check out specifically this. Oh no, it's fine. It's, guys, it's literally fine. Where are my changes? There's a camera. Got this thing. Okay, that's fine. Let's add... What the heck? I thought those sounds were errors coming from my terminal. What is that? The Forest of Hope. Sunset Pikmin. What the heck? Okay, commit add camera. Alright, so now that we have camera, we can totally keep our existing things and just add things below. Whatever sounds, why would they do that? I can't believe they would do such a thing. Oh, I feel like it's a bit too extreme. The drum, it's a bit too extreme. I'm gonna skip this song. It's not chill enough. They said it was calm. I think it was too energetic. They got too much energy in there. Yeah, look at this. It's pretty good. I think a good thing about having the shader though, even if you don't plan on changing the color scheme, is that when you fade out, it'll make it more accurate to the way that the Game Boy does it. Like if you look at this, for example. Okay, well, I mean, it messed up because the camera's visible. But you look at this, it has a thing to control the brightness. It'll note that like when the Game Boy fades out, there are still only 4 colors. So it goes like this, and then this, and then this. Or it goes like this. Right, if you didn't have the shader there, it would have colors that are not possible. Now, how important is that? I don't know. It's pretty cool. Pretty nice. Alright. Well, anyway, let's add some things. Bedtime, no thanks for stopping by. Hope you figure out which streamer it is you're thinking of. Does he even know the streamer? Doesn't even know, man. What if instead of 0.5, we added 0.1? No, that doesn't work. Probably make this a constant, right? This could probably be a constant. I guess size could also be... It's in there, it maybe is ChocoJax. I mean, she definitely listens. I think she might listen to this exact playlist. Anyway, an ad is running. I'm gonna drink some water. Alright. Did the bonks work? Sometimes VTube Studio just like loses its connection to Twitch. And I just don't know. I just don't even know. It says it's valid. It's probably fine. No, yeah, it worked. Okay, let's add some more terrain. Let us add some things. Alright, what do I add? Sand? Do I want to add sand, perhaps? Let's add sand. Alright, so we gotta copy this. And then... oh, but then we gotta add water. Okay, what if we add water first? Just copy this. Paste it down here. And then modify it slightly. Alright, so it's gotta be... well, hold on. Maybe we don't just copy it. We start off by making the squares, okay? As you all know, what is this? When did I open this? That game, this game, Game Boy Jam. It's all, is it all wilderness? I should probably make like some houses, I don't know. Maybe there'll be some caves. What if we add like a cave? That's possible, right? Because we literally have... oh shoot, what did I do? Size not declared. Oh it should be. It should be underscore size. We literally have like this. We could add like an entrance to this cave. Make a house. No, what if they're homeless though? What if they intentionally don't have a house? And that's why they die every 16 seconds. Alright. Where was that dual grid thing? Dual grid tile map. If they have a house, they have no reason to search the area. Exactly. Alright, so it's like this. It's shaped like this. So you gotta have this, and then what? And then these ones go all the way across. And then you got this one in the middle. Wait, is that right? No, it should actually be... No, that's right. That's correct. Wait, but this one... Wait, I'm confusing myself. This thing should not... Okay, so this thing goes there. We have 3. That's fine. And then this one goes here. And then this one goes down. 2. It goes down from here, though. It goes down from here. And then you got this one. Wait, this doesn't look correct. And this one open. No, that's fine. Why? It just doesn't look symmetrical. Got this one. Got 3 of these. That goes this way. That goes there. Alright, so this is the water. Maybe you want to add some waves. Some very bad looking waves. No, there's got to be a better way. Okay, you start off on the edges, right? So this one is going to be dark water. The water is going to be so dark. And then you got like, it goes like this. And then it's like that. I could also connect these, you know, you could totally just connect these. Oh shoot, Animal Crossing. Animal Crossing, pretty good. Pretty good. Welcome, Good Cat Gaming. See, isn't this so much better than royalty-free Stream Beats Lo-Fi BGM? Imagine listening to Stream Beats Lo-Fi. Cringe. I would never do such a thing. There's no reason to do that. Okay, immediately I can tell this does not look very good. Well, maybe it's fine. Maybe just later it looks better. Because right now it's out of context. There's nothing over here. Once you put it near other things, then it will be like, ah, yes. That is in fact water. That's water right there. Does this music get content ID match? No, it's Nintendo. Because usually people are playing games that have these songs, right? It's usually fine. Nintendo would never. They would never do that. Nintendo famously known for having everyone just allowed to use their things for profit. Do I just like really like the Game Boy? I think having 4 colors makes it much easier to make art. Just in my opinion. It simplifies the choices you have to make regarding color. And then like it just looks kind of nice. You just think about the values. Limiting your color palette is pretty good. Yeah, less is more. Right, because when you first start pixel art, you're like, okay, what colors do I use? You just have like all the colors available. And then it just looks bad. When you limit the colors, then you have just more focus. Am I still making Game Boy tunes? I have not made one recently. So no. It sounds like Dragon Quest. What is this? Sand Canyon. Welcome Tazzle. What's up, Game Dev? I love Godot. What's the best thing about Godot? What's the deal with Godot? It's free. That is true. That's 2 things. I said the best thing. There's 2. You've named 2 things. That's 3 things. I can't believe this. That's too many things. You can't. There can't possibly be 4 good things. It's impossible. Oh, Godot is pretty good. I do agree that Godot is pretty good. The best thing is you can call it Godot. You can do that. But then people will be like, why are you calling it that? That's not the name. It's Godot. This guy's saying it wrong. Bro is saying the word wrong. Starting to become the #1 game engine in game jams, being at Unity. Yeah, Unity fell off. L plus ratio fell off for real. I pronounce it Gudu. I don't pronounce it like that. But you are allowed to if you want. Go down. Alright, we have some basic water. It doesn't really look like water, but we can iterate on it. Major studios aren't using it yet. I guess it depends on what a major studio is. There's some, I don't know, are there, what is the biggest game that's been made in Godot? I mean, Slay the Spire 2, right? Didn't they make that in Godot? That's pretty big. Yeah. Welcome Amateur Hour. Slay. Welcome Panis. Alright, let's add some things. Welcome Unicorn. They made Skyrim. I don't think that's true. Yeah, they originally wrote it in Unity. And then Unity did its thing that it does. And then they're like, nope. No, we're not doing that. And then they didn't do it. And then they copied it they ported it over. Alright, let's set up our tiles, everyone. We got these ones. Got those ones. These ones. Terrain. Let's add water. Water. Alright, so these tiles here are part of the water tiles. Wait, that's not true. It's gotta be specifically these three, this one, and that one. And then the rest of them have gotta be decoration. And then you gotta set up appearing bits or whatever. Nice trees, thank you. I spent 3 hours drawing them last time. Unity did do a great job pissing off the entire industry. They sure did. You guys remember when that happened? I remember. Alright, so how did this work? It's like this one, you got that one, you got these ones, this one, those two, all these, those ones, this one. More like disunity, more like bad, right guys? More like bad. Battlefield 6 distributed Godot for its Battlefield Portal map editor. Sonic Colors use a modified Godot. I didn't even know that. I didn't even realize that this was a thing. That's pretty cool. It's pretty neat. Want to learn the 3D stuff in Godot? It's scary to learn a new dimension. It is a lot. You gotta learn about camera, like collision. It's like a lot of stuff. You know. Wolfy colors. Look at this. Whoa. Okay, let's add some water. Duplicate this. Surely there's a better way than making a new layer for everything. Oops. Really cool the Jolt physics engine became the default? Yeah, I don't even know. I don't even know the difference. Besides the fact that it's better somehow. But why? Why is it better? It's faster, it's more accurate. There's probably reasons. There's probably several reasons. Alright, let's see. So water, look at this. Whoa, how did he do that? It's too square. We need more rounding. It also doesn't look like water. It kind of looks like just like a pit. It's because it doesn't have waves. Gotta add waves to it. The 3D physics engine built into Godot prior was not great. Oh. I mean, it was fine for what I used it for, which is nothing. I used it for nothing, but it was pretty good at doing that. I think that people just don't know. Alright, how do I make this less square? You gotta start rounding it out. It was good for nothing. No, I'm talking about the Jolt physics engine. Sorry, the default non-Jolt physics. Golt physics? What if it was Golt like G for Godot? Golt physics. Alright, then you do this, right? You gotta do this. And then Same thing for this. Jolt, pronounced like Godot. Godot. Literally goat. Goated. Alright, what if it was like this? What if it was like this? And then like this. Okay, what is this song? What is this from? Tomodachi Life? What the? I thought this was like from some RPG or something. Dang. It's pretty good. Alright, I believe this should look like at least a little bit better. Yep, look at how much more rounded that is. And then go here, and then like delete some things. Cheese. I thought that was cheese. That's not cheese. That is a rounded... It's like a circle but cut into fours, and then it's the top right portion of it. Alright, and then I think this could also be smoother. Perhaps. There. Alright, then you gotta add like some waves to it, you know? You gotta be doing that. What if this looked really good? Surely. Whoa, look at it. Whoa, it looks so good. You can tell it's really supposed to be water. Bam. It sounds like something that would be from like Ragnarok Online. Break Time Breakdown. Kirby Star Allies. What the... What if I just left the water looking like this? Like that? I don't know. What if I did? What if I did that? I mean, really, it should be animated, right? Because, like, that's really what makes it look like water. Is the animation. But like, do I want to? Do I want to animate the water? I don't know. I just don't know, guys. I just don't know. Wiggling trees. Alright, what if... Undertale had totally unanimated flat water. Yeah, but it had colors. It had colors and you could tell that it was blue. Or is this one? You can't tell. You don't even know. You're like, what is this? What even is this? I mean, I guess you can tell from context. Sometimes. Frozen Lake. From the Disney movie Frozen. Okay, what if we added some water over here? Maybe the edge could be a bit more of a shore. Oh yeah. This one doesn't even have, it's because the color is the same as this color. Yes, perhaps we can add a bit more maybe okay. It could have like some variation like this, and then you add like more. There could be more. Just some random lines. But like not totally random, just like somewhat random. A little bit random. Animal Crossing. Man, Animal Crossing has some good music. Not this one specifically. I'm not really a big fan of this one. Isn't this 5 p.m.? Or am I thinking of, no, this is 7 p.m., right? It said 7 p.m. Yeah, it's 7 p.m. I feel like New Horizons, of all the Animal Crossing games, had like the worst music. Like it was fine, but I feel like New Leaf had much better music. They all sounded just very similar. Maybe like how Link's Awakening does it. The water. Like this. Like that. Let me click on this link. Moby Games. Well, that's different though. That's like the beach. This is like specifically the beach. I mean, I guess that also works. We're talking about like this kind of water. But I guess both, it could be like this, but maybe a bit less, like less large. I don't know. Anyone have a favorite Animal Crossing song? Forest Life is pretty good. Can we listen to Forest Life? Animal Crossing Forest Life. Just to me, I think that's the best one. Oh, not the KK Slider one. I want like the like the one on the radio. This is like, to me, this is the default Animal Crossing song. It's like, this is Animal Crossing. Definitively. It's the classic. The Crossing of the Animals. Bam. Alright, what does this even look like? Just add like some texture, right? There's some texture here. And then, you know, you could make this like a little bit more out there. This might actually look awful. Yeah, well, I mean, it looks bad here, but like, what about here? It also looks pretty bad. Well, I think it's, wait, hold on. Why does this one look so bad? Because this one, it's got like the same colors though, that's the thing. KK Cruisin' is the default. That's not possible. How can it be the default when this is the default? It doesn't make sense. How does Godot know which tiles to use after I drew it? What do you mean? Do you mean like, how does it know like to connect this one with this one based on the neighboring tiles? Is it water? Yeah, it's supposed to be. let me undo everything I just did. I think that's too much noise around it. Alright, what if we just like... What if we simply... just... Anyway, enough of this song. Where does this... So where's the music? Where's the music? Did they just have like silence? Oh my god. They just have several seconds of silence, many seconds of silence in this video. Literally unwatchable. What the heck? Has anyone commented on this? Got 7 p.m. Has anyone said anything about 7 p.m.? No. What the? It's so ominous. There we go. SD card photo list. Nintendo Wii photo channel. Man. Alright, I mean maybe this is fine. Maybe this is fine. What if we just had like some random these things? Sure. Wow, look at that. That looks pretty bad. But what if it was not bad? Man, you guys remember when Nintendo used to put like music in their menus? And then they stopped. They lost all their whimsy. Don't even know anymore. We don't even know what it's like to enjoy music on a Nintendo console. Alright, let's see. Nintendo games don't have menu music? No, I mean not the games. I mean like the menu from the console. The console itself had menu music. Let's see. Got this water. Got this. Well, I guess we could do this. More things should have menu music. Exactly. Two Switch consoles. I don't think... Have you seen how badly optimized their eShop is? There's no way they would have that as well as music. Every time you go in the eShop, it lags because it's obviously like a browser, like web view. Like they can't have that and music. Literally, it's impossible. Okay, doesn't this look a little bit more like water? I mean, I should probably like probably put like a map so it's not just like on the borders. No, I think it would look more like it if it was moving. But you gotta start adding some animation. Some animated tile sets. Here's how you do it. You take this one, you paste it over here, And then you move them 1 pixel. Then you go back here, go to the tile set, you enable it, you paint it, and then there's some way to do animation. Set up, what is it? Animation, look at this. You click on this, click on animation, column separation. Oh, they have to be next to each other. Number of columns for the animation grid. Columns is lower than number of frames. Animation will automatically adjust row count. Frames. Can I choose? No, yeah, they have to be next to each other. What the heck? Who decided this? Why would they do this to me? Alright, well, I guess we can totally just take this. And I guess we don't need these, right? These trees aren't even needed. Now this sounds like Kirby, right? This song right now, that was Kirby. You see that? It was Kirby. Those were the good trees? No, it's just this tree. Those trees are just this tree. We're not even using these trees. They're literal. No, these are the bad trees. Look at the color. It doesn't even have the lighter shade. Those are the outdated trees. Alright, so the water tiles specifically are these ones. Donkey Kong Country, Switcheroo A, Donkey Kong Country Returns. Which country do you think would be the Donkey Kong country? America? You think America would be Donkey Kong country? It'd be Japan, because they're made in Japan. Actually, are they made in Japan? Like, Rare is the one who made Donkey Kong. Is Rare Japanese? Rare is American, right? I guess it'd be American. British? Okay, I guess I guess the UK would be the Donkey Kong country. Your country here because the leaders sure are a bunch of monkeys. Government. Guys, what's the deal with government? They're aggressively British. What if Donkey Kong... What if the DK rap was British? You know, that's not a very British song. Something in Central Africa because that's where the gorillas are. But he's an ape. Is he a gorilla? He's an ape. Are gorillas apes? They probably are. Is Donkey Kong a gorilla? He's a donkey. Welcome to He Plays. He's not a donkey. Why is this called Switcheroo when it's clearly Life in the Mines? I don't know, man. I don't know Donkey Kong. It's a monkey, but he's an ape, right? He's an ape? Monkey Kong? What if it was Monkey Kong? Have you considered if he was called Monkey Kong? Columns 2. And then you set this. Gorillas are apes, since apes do not have tails. Yeah, but is Well, gorillas are apes, but is Donkey Kong a gorilla? Specifically? I don't know. We just don't know. We simply just don't know. What if this one was deleted? Animation. 2 columns. He's clearly a gorilla. What animal is Donkey Kong? Gorilla? He's a gorilla. He's a character. He is a gorilla. You're so right. He is a gorilla. But what if he wasn't? What if he was actually a donkey? Wouldn't that be so weird? Why would he be a donkey? Then he wouldn't be Kong? I've been doing a Donkey Kong cosplay this whole time? No, the tie doesn't even have DK on it. How can that be possible? Alright, we gotta set the rendering probability 0.5. Is it actually animated? It's not even animated, guys. The tie's tucked in. Well, I've drawn the tie before in other art. It's different. The DK wrap refers to itself as a monkey wrap? Yeah, wait, why is it called a monkey wrap? What about a lettuce wrap? Monkey Kong? I don't know, man. What if Donkey Kong had voice acting and he was British? Oi, it's me, Donkey Kong. Mario, you'll never get Mario. What voice is that? What accent was that even? Welcome, Teeny. Hello, artist that draws like this? That's me. Hey, it's me, Donkey Kong. Hey, it's me. Let's do the Donkey Kong rap. It's quite verily. That's what they sound like. Diddy Kong is a monkey? What the? If it's a lettuce wrap, they would get the parasite. Well, it's only certain types of lettuce, okay? It's only Taylor Farms that we know of. I mean, it could be others, but we don't know. You can't confirm for sure. Speed. Random start time. Speed. 0.5. Columns. Do I have to like specifically enable the columns? Had a Taylor Farm salad yesterday? Why? Why did you have a Taylor Farm salad yesterday? I think they're making this up. Clearly that would not ever happen. Literally no way. The Minions Caribbean Crunch Taylor Farms. Do you think Taylor Swift is affected by this? Is it really cheap? Do you think Taylor Swift had anything to do with this? If she was the reason why? Because like, what if she had some kind of controversy involving a farm? And then she's like, oh shoot, we can't have people Googling Taylor Swift farm and find out what we did. So she engineered this whole thing. Now when people search Taylor farm, they get the lettuce. It could happen. The Kongs either randomly morph into different creatures like the Elder Scrolls Catmen, or they're all adopted. They're very different. Just like humans. We're all different. And that's what makes us the same. Wow. really says a lot about society. How's animation? Oh, it's columns! This is rows. It literally... Can I make this rows instead of columns? Oh wait, no, columns... It should be this, right? I gotta look this up. Godot tile set animation. So much to learn. So much to do, so much to see. Alright, animation. Please. Not even mentioned on this page. Fellow DuckDuckGo user? Yeah, only on this browser though. Because Google has it often doxes you. You'll search literally anything and it'll be like, here's your zip code. Here's like things near you. And I'm like, no, I think I would rather not. You're like, oh, you search for lettuce? Here's places, here's your next door neighbor. They ordered this salad today. Like the bang patterns feature, exclamation mark G. Or whatever. Hold on, we got... Why did they make this so complicated? Godot. Godot. Alright, let's see. Tile said dragging the resource, make sure it only has the first frame. That's what I did. I literally did that. I literally did this. And then I removed it. Because it didn't work the other way. You guys know that if you search Hatsune Miku, you get the Hatsune Miku duck? They got so many. They got like Gumi, they got Teto, they don't have Teto, what the? Okay, there, you gotta search specifically. Search for Mario, Super Mario, Zelda. They got Wolfie. Look, you search for Wolfie. No, I'm just joking. Just joking. There isn't. There isn't. Welcome, Beat Shabone. Search for Choco J Dog. Oh no, they don't have a Chaco Dog American Indian jewelry. You got AI generated dog. Wait, Choco J Dog on Twitch? There's a user named Choco J Dog. Kongs do not accept everyone. They hate Mankey Kongs. The Pokemon? What the? One day, I hope these VTubers are big enough to have their own DuckDuckGo. Is there a VTuber that has a DuckDuckGo duck? They do. Kizuna Eye. Look, it literally is there. Gura. No, they don't have Gargura. Is there like another VTuber that has a DuckDuckGo? Iron Mouse? Maybe Iron Mouse has one. Nope. Shark Gura. Maybe Gargura. Oh, she does. Wait, what the heck? Amelia Watson? What's in the favoritism? Why does Gargura get one? Is she the only one? Are there any other Hololives that have a DuckDuckGo duck? Wolfie has nothing. Wait, oh shoot. Wait, why does Amelia Watson not? What if it's Watson Amelia? What the heck? Why does she not get one? I guess she is like a duck themed VTuber, so I guess that makes sense. Are there other ones? All VTubers who have DuckDuckGo logos. No one has made a list. No one has discovered. Oh my god. Well, that's pretty cool though, right? That's pretty neat. Alright, but why isn't this animating? Time to go through every VTuber. Every VTuber. Who is one? Kobo also has one. Yo, what the? How did they decide? Because they're blue? Welcome to Stray Ray. Who else? Who else even? Me trying to think of VTubers. Calliope Mori. Mori Calliope. She doesn't even have one. Mochi Machi Susa doesn't even have one. What is his favoritism? Hololive, duck, duck, go. No. Some of these are AI. No, they would never. DuckDuckGo would never. Surely they would never do such a thing. That's messed up. How? Why would they do that? You can't do that. You guys see that there's small Ina? Someone made a small Ina. What's that thing called? The mascot costume thing. It's pretty cool. Welcome Denchi, bruh. Denchi, what if VTube Studio had one? It doesn't. How do I find the video? Small Ina. I'll show it to you guys. Small Ina. Here it is. Well, we can't watch videos. You can't even watch this. No, you can't. Wait, you can watch it. Well, it's unofficial. It looks so much like the official small Ame. But it's fan-made, which is amazing. How'd they do that? How did they do this? How dare they? It's pretty cool. Anyway, animation frames. Open animation. Increase animation frames. So if we selected this one, animation, speed, separation, mode. The game looks so pretty. I did make the tiles. I did, in fact, make this. There's an Azumanga Daioh DuckDuckGo. But which one, though? Oh, it's Osaka. Germa. Kamen Rider. I would assume if Kamen Rider has one, Power Rangers probably has one. What? Why would I can't believe it. They don't even have the Power Rangers. Literally. What about Sailor Moon? Yep. Dragon Ball probably has one. Dragon Ball Z. Goku. Okay, Goku has one. Dog. The dog has one? Bro. Cat. You can request them? What the heck? 804. Naruto probably has one. It does have one. Welcome Ranmu. Denchi. Denchi doesn't have one. There's Yotsuba. Sugar Glider? Probably not. I doubt it. That's such a rare thing. There. Nope. the duck changes. What do you think we were looking at? You think we were just looking at random searches? Rat, does Rat have one? Rat doesn't have. What about Mouse? Hey, is that allowed? Isn't this Mickey Mouse? Please keep in mind we generally don't make Easter egg logos for people who are currently alive or searches that are ambiguous. She's dead. She is dead. She graduated. She's literally gone. But for all, I mean, you could search for this. Frog doesn't have one. Public domain. The public domain Mickey Mouse. Ain't no way. I don't have it. No, that's unfortunate. But you could get it. You could download the blockchain app right now. duckduckgo.biz.co.uk.us.gov. I actually have it, but I always use exclamation mark G. Gee whiz. Well, there's a 6-7 duck? No way. There is. There literally is. It's there. Why would they do that? That's a lazy. Yeah, it's just they just got the numbers. Are there any? Is there like a 420 one? No, they would never risk their brand for 420. What about Pokemon? Do they have Pikachu? Surely they have Pikachu. There is. Why is this song so much louder than the other one? Oh, this is a different one. Wait a second. It's a different video. The other video finished. Raymu has one. Everyone. Who doesn't have one? Pikachu. Pikachu doesn't have one. Ash Ketchum. Anyway, guys, we're trying to figure out how to do animation. You guys can go on DuckDuckGo. Search for it. Define columns. Placing the first frame should show it being animated, but it's not though. It doesn't animate. Why? Guys, why? We don't even know why it doesn't do a lot of Vocaloid. They got everything. Literally everyone who matters has one. And if they don't have them, then clearly they don't matter, right? It's true. So true, Wolfie. Or Teta, yeah, I know. We search for Katsune Teto, specifically. Danganronpa has one. What about Batman? I mean, Batman definitely has one. What about the Dodgers? What about the Yankees? Welcome, BrainZap. I can't believe you would be late. You missed all the important news. You missed the announcement. Welcome, Provs.Jet. The Knicks, they probably have one. They all have them. Donkey Kong. Wait, did I not search Donkey Kong? I guess I did not actually search Donkey Kong. Oh, there he is. Hades 2S fishing? Yeah, Hades. Got him. Literally got him. Can you believe they fell for it? Alright, so why is this not animated? Is it because I'm using terrain? Is it because I have to set up the animation here? Is this a thing? Surely not. Settings, tile map. What if I just put the water on its own? What if I just did this? Guys, it's not animating. Yo, Mario. Kiara does have one? I guess she is a bird. Why does Amelia Watson not have one? Why does Ina not have one? Calliope Moore doesn't have one. Kiara has one. Gura has one. It's messed up. Favoritism. Iron Mouse does not have one. Moomy has one. I guess they prioritize the birds. What are the other birds? Wasn't there like... birds. Doki Bird? She probably doesn't have one. No. What about Pavolia Raine? She doesn't have one? What the? Why isn't she a bird? Isn't she bird themed? What is this favoritism? Do you think they know about this? Do you think the VTubers in question are aware? Anyway, ads are going to be shown soon. I'm gonna drink some water. Good time to hydrate. Alright, I've done it. I forgot this song had drum and bass. Forgot about this part. It's good times. Okay, where's our animation? Select panel, click on the first frame. Open animation, increase the number of animation frames. I've done that. Make sure to click on add frame. Oh, you gotta click on add frame. I wasn't doing that. Frames. Add L. Oh, they don't have to be next to each other, surely. No, they do. Oh, wait, it does work. Okay. Now, why would they require you? I guess you want to set the duration for each. But I was like, I thought that by setting the columns to 2, it would just work. Apparently not. Alright, so we have this. We could increase the probability. Let's see, right now, we got probability 0.5. What about probability 0.75? Oh, why isn't it rendering here? Is it just bad luck? It's just bad luck. It is. I think it kind of looks like water, right? I think it's a bit too slow. It could be a bit faster. Speed 1. Okay, maybe that's too fast. But it's also too uniform. It doesn't even look good. What the heck? Alright, what if instead of this, it was like this? That looks bad. Maybe this is fine. Any other fun facts about DuckDuckGo? Wait, this song. It's like one of those songs that I know, but I don't know what it's from. Pokemon. Undella Town, Pokemon Black and White. Well, see, I definitely played that game, and I don't remember a town being named Undella Town. Undertale? What if it was Undertale? His name is Dax Brown. What? Who? Whose name? Who's that? Oh, the duck. Well. Oh, we can also add a grid. A grid that's visible only in the editor. I had that. Grid.gd. Look at this. Room grid extends no 2D. How do I add this to? Room grid. I guess I can add a script. I'm going to add a script to this. Maybe add a tools directory. Tools. Anything interesting happened recently? Anything worth talking about? Room grid. There's nothing. Literally nothing. We got padding, we got grid spacing. Okay, grid spacing has got to be like 160 by 144. Go back here, and then you attach this script to the root node, maybe the world node. This one. Man, but it doesn't work. Why doesn't... Oh, it does work. Wait, does it work? It doesn't work. Now, why doesn't it work? Invalid access to size on base object of type nil. That's something, right? Camera position. Where's camera position? What is this? Grid spacing. Editor viewport size. What? Camera position size. Is editor viewport not a thing? Room grid editor viewport. Oh, maybe I have to reload it. Gotta reload the scene. What if we load up camera scene and then back to root? Let's close this and reopen. It's nothing. Guys, there's nothing even happening in this world. Let's see. Where's my route seat? Guys, where even? There it is. Okay, so the grid does work. The grid, in fact, does work. I just fooled myself into thinking that it didn't work. Okay, so then this. It doesn't need to extend node 2D. Just extend node. Q redraw not found in base self. Extends control. And then detach script. So we got Animal Crossing again. Any Animal Crossing haters out there? Anyone like freaking Animal Crossing? Oh, I hate that game. They ruined everything. It used to be good, and now it's bad. Can't even believe the things they did to this game. Now, why does this not work? Why does this control node not draw? Welcome, Cuddleabyss. I want to know if there's someone out there that was a hater since the GameCube era. Probably. People who hate Animal Crossing. Animal Crossing was a disappointment. Well, this is about the recent one. GameCube. No, this is just about people saying how villagers used to be mean. 5 things I hate about Animal Crossing. What does AVGN think of Animal Crossing? I think Animal Crossing is too new of a game for him to review. Welcome to mine. How can anyone hate the GameCube Animal Crossing? That game was so good. Well, they're probably like, well, you don't do anything in that game. What do you even do? You just walk around. Just walking around. Boring. Talk to animals? Yeah, I could do that in my real life. Why would I want to go into a game to do that? Duna's theme? Fossil? What is this? Fossil Fighters? Literally never heard of it. I hate GCAC because I never played it. I don't know why I said it like that, because I never played it. This is nice, it is nice. How can you hate it if you've never played it? It doesn't even make sense. Literally not even valid. Alright, remove detach script. Add new no 2D grid. I played Wild World a ton. When I went back to GameCube, I got a little motion sick from the high frame rate. Is that real? The GameCube runs 60 FPS, right? Do you guys know the Game Boy also runs 60 FPS? A lot of people didn't know that. They assume that because it's an old system that it's not capable, but it is. It's very capable. Why would I play something I hate? Haven't you done that? Haven't you played StarCraft and Red Alert and other strategy games like that in real time? I've had the ROM for a while now. It's near the bottom of my queue for Animal Crossing GameCube. Bro is literally hating. Like many things. Alright, let's retry opening up the root scene. There's the grid. Guys, there's literally the grid. Grey goose, if you will. This looks awesome, thank you. I spent 3 hours drawing a tree. But it's many trees. Yeah, the non-existent gameplay. A collision that doesn't work. Drawing a tree is deceptively difficult. It is. People just don't get it, man. They think trees are easy. Wait till they hear about treason. Treasonous. Wow, look at that, the random amount of water that gets put in there. Wow. Look at that. Alright, then what? Then you can add some cliff top terrains, perhaps. Maybe there's a cliff in the middle. Maybe there's something in the middle. Look at that. Maybe got this stuff right there. And then some trees. Let's go to the trees. Add some trees in here. Bam. What more could you possibly want? We got trees. We got grass. Tall grass, right? Look at this tall grass. You know, I could make the tall grass a bit more interesting. I could connect these two. Did you know this is a thing that you can do? Is you can literally connect them. Oh, Zelda. Anyone know Zelda? Any fans of Zelda? Oh my god, I know Zelda. Oh my god, Zelda. I love this song. Bro, this is the guy from, this is the Zelda song. Is that the green guy? No, you're thinking of Blorbo. Blorbo, that's a different guy, Denji. Literally don't even know. Blorbo, Legend of Blorbo. Wow, really brings me back to the time when I listened to this song on the stream. It's good times. Alright, but look at this. Look, we've connected this. And now, bam! What the? How can you connect things that are diagonal? That's crazy. It's a good song. It's a classic. Every time I think of the past, it brings back memories. Yeah, just like that song. Just like that song called Memories. That totally did not rip off Canon and D. Canon and D's gum. Me when I remember. I remember the memories. Anyone out there remembering that? Rem to remember. Remember. Alright, so we got this connection. Yo, look, it connects. It's literally connecting. Wait, what happened to my other tall grass? Didn't I have other tall grass in here? Is it gone? Did I not save that? Hold on a second. I'm pretty sure we had other grass. Many songs rip off canon indeed. Yeah, but not by that much. See, look, we definitely had tall grass. What happened to it? Did I, like, delete it? Oh, I did delete it. Well, maybe I shouldn't have done that. Mow the grass. No. Welcome, DX Nomad. Okay, but that's fine. You just add back what we just had. What is this song? Bounding through... What does that say? Bounding through... Try to put Bounding Through Time, Super Paper Mario. Super Mario, hey to me, Mario. Hey everyone, it's me, Mario. Here today with an important message. Mario. That's the message. The message is Mario. In case you were wondering, yes, Mario. So true, Mario. Super Mario. Super Mario. It's a me. Wait, the grass is gone. Wait, as soon as I drew this, the grass got deleted? What is this? If I add the grass here, that's fine. Oh, because I went over, because I did this. I just keep doing the same thing. Okay, I'm supposed to do this instead. To not delete the grass. Welcome, Lumina channel. I don't remember if I pronounced it correctly. Oh, what is this song? Through this Sea of Time, Pokemon Mystery Dungeon. Damn. What a mystery. This dungeon sure is a mystery. Play Pokemon Mystery Dungeon Explorers of Time, Darkness, Sky. Nah, I don't think I will. But you can play it. Lumina. Right. See, at some point I did know this. And then I forgot. But one of these days I'll remember. Lumina. Alright, we got this thing. Got that thing. Bam. Got a lake right here. And new game. Yeah, I don't know if it's actually gonna be like a real game. But we got graphics. Got some graphics down here. Any fans of graphics? Yo, I love graphics. Freaking love graphics, man. Anyone have a favorite graphic? Any graphics nerds out there? The answer is no, they don't exist. They're not even real. Alright, then you put some cliffs. Cliff face. Sorry, cliff top. Wait, what if these ones were elevated? No, that's too much. You could have some cliffs in the river. That's not a river. That obviously that's not a river. You could do this. Alright, take a look at this. Whoa, look, we got an area. You can walk between areas. Collision doesn't work. The layering is weird. But that's pretty cool. You got nothing up here. Got empty area. Bam. And then what? And then what? Then you save. Put the camera at the end. Put the Game Boy shader over there. Where's the shader? Why is this shader not working? You need to be under a UI element. Yo, welcome Raiders. Hello, Exo Drifter underscore. What were you doing? Software and game development? Fish? Girls kissing? What the? Welcome Chem Youth. Very puzzle game. Hope you had a good time programming, or I don't know if you could have been programming. You could have been doing art. You could have been designing puzzles. You could have been doing anything. Welcome Penguin Operator. Yes, Raiders, I'm working on a game. And at the moment there's nothing really, but there's graphics, guys. We have graphics. Collision doesn't work. Designing puzzles and doing research on Atlantic Bluefin tuna. That sounds good. What do you learn? Also, feel free to not answer my questions. If you have to leave, you can just leave. You don't have to be like, oh no, I'm stuck here. Now he's asking me questions and now I have to answer the questions. No, you don't have to answer the questions. I was lurking the other day. Happy to see you streaming again. That's good. Thanks. Thanks for being here. What is this game about? At the moment, nothing, but this was originally supposed to be made for the GMTK Game Jam, where the theme was Countdown, and my idea was a knowledge-based progression kind of game, where let's say you die every 16 seconds, but then you learn things in those 16 seconds and you get to go farther. So for example, let's say there's like a sign, and then you you read the sign and then it says, hey, do you know if you push against a wall 3 times you get to run really fast? And you're like, what? You could have done that the whole time? And you start running really fast and you get to another thing and it's blocked off. There's an NPC that's like, hey, do you know that if you press this button you get to teleport or something? I don't know. Things like that. And then at some point you find the thing that makes it so you stop dying. I don't know. Yeah, think them up. But we're still in very early stages. I definitely would not have been able to do this game in the time of the Game Jam. I've just been spending time working on graphics. No problem. Thanks for the raid. Welcome back. yellow pepper. But look, this stream we figured out animation and tile sets. We figured out scrolling. The colors are kind of broken because this thing doesn't move with the camera. But surely there is some way to fix that. Wait, why is this parented? Shouldn't this be... Aren't control nodes usually like always absolutely positioned? Is this not true? How do I make a control node? Am I thinking of something else? Hold on, what is control node? Container, we got this stuff. Use the color palettes. Yeah, that was brought up. There could be like a secret palette where like, you know, 2 of the colors are the same and therefore you get to walk through things. It's possible. Godot control node. Always shown relative to screen. Oh, or maybe because the root node should be a control node. Change type. Control. Is this a thing? No. I thought palettes were tied to time progressing. No, it's just bugged at the moment. So why is this not there? What is this song? Sammer's Kingdom? Super Paper Mario? You know, I appreciate that this playlist has a lot of songs that you don't usually hear on these these playlists. I mean, this one you always hear this one. But like, you don't often hear Super Paper Mario. Or like... Fossil Fighters. That one you hear a lot. Yeah, this one, you hear this one all the time. So common. Literally so common. Yeah. What about this? No. Gen 4 Lake theme? Handful, I thought you hated Pokemon. How do you even know that it's Gen 4? I didn't know that. I don't even know. Heard this song so many times. Music of each gen is iconic. It's pretty good. Pretty good one, this one. They have a different composer be the main composer? I didn't even know that. That's pretty cool. That's pretty neat. So many people remix that Lake theme. This one. Does this follow the camera? How do I make it do it? What is this? Sounds like Kirby. Yep, it's Kirby. There's something about Kirby songs that make them like very identifiable. It's like this instrument in the background, the one that's like do that one. Whatever instrument they're using for that is very often used in Kirby songs. What's the deal with Kirby songs? Godot make control node Follow camera. How do you do it? Oh, canvas layer. Oh, it's a canvas layer. That's what it was. Okay, let's see. Change type. Canvas layer. So now it should follow. Okay, that's what I was missing. I was mixing up control nodes and canvas layers. Alright, so now the color scheme should be applied all the time. So the root node doesn't need to be a control node. This thing could literally be just a regular node. And it should be fine. Yes. Alright. Let's commit this. Programmers be like, let me commit this code. Guys, I'm committing the code right now. Developers be like, I'm gonna see what changed between my previous my previous commit. Add water animation. There's also the main menu theme in Kirby 64. They're reusing songs? What is this? Light Spirit's Elegy. Legend of Zelda. Twilight Princess. Oh my god, I forgot to add the tools. Oh my god. Literally didn't even add before committing. Let's find some other color schemes. Low spec. Palettes. 4 color palettes. Number of colors 4. Sort by downloads. Alright, which one of these would be interesting? No, I should just take the ones from Wolfie's Nonograms. You guys ever hear about Wolfie's Nonograms? Yo, Zelda. Classic. Steal more from Zelda. No, the song is from Zelda. I've heard of the game. I've heard of Zelda. Okay, color scheme 19. Color scheme 19. Where? What was it called? GBDK. Okay, it was palettes. 2026 Wolfie's Nonograms. I don't know, maybe. Color scheme 19. Americana. Do you guys know that this color scheme is actually based on the Obama color scheme? A lot of people said, "Oh, color scheme 19 is my favorite one." They don't even know. It's literally Obama. You guys know Obama. Look at this. I was doing 20 seconds a level, then hit the big ones. I assume by big ones you mean 10 by 10. Because that's not even the big ones. You got the 15 by 15s. There's so many. Yes. Me when I ask multiple questions. When the streamer asks multiple questions that have yes/no answers, and then it becomes unclear which one was answered. Where was my colors? GBA matte. open. Okay, JV Studio. Alright, let's change this color scheme right here. What even is the 5th color? What even is that? Background 1, ABC. Okay, we just need the first 4. Or is it 19? Color scheme number 19. Okay, subtitles think you said romantic? Wait, what did I say? What did I even say? I don't even know. You know, I could probably just copy the colors from here. So now we gotta unlock the colors. Guys, I didn't even remember to unlock the colors. What's everyone's favorite Pokemon song? Any fans of Pokemon? National Park is a pretty good one. Little Root Town's probably my favorite one. Lavender Town, everyone hates Lavender Town. Dreamyard, I don't even know what that is. The one from Pokemon. But there's so many. Alright, look at this shader, everyone. Bam! It's Obama. Wow. It's like blood. The water is blood. It's a bit weird. Bam. Dreamyard, what is Dreamyard Pokemon? Is that a real song? It's a real song. Have I heard this song? It's like the area in Elden Ring, the Blood Lake. Dreamyard. Whoa. Why does this have no views? Is it this song? Are you talking about this song? Iron Rich Mud. Blood. The Blood Lake. New variants and remixes. Best. What if you search best Pokemon song of all time?
From battle themes
No,
to town
just
music.
play the song. I don't want narration. Just play the song. Hey. That's a classic. This is the shader that flashes for 1 frame. I would never do that. Oh, that's a good one. Most iconic, not the best. That is true. It's a pretty good one. Oh, this one's iconic. Everyone knows this one. Is the stream gonna go past 8? Nope. I mean, it might go past for like a few minutes. That's my favorite right there. That's a goat. Little Root Town. I accidentally tapped on the mic. Cantaloupe City? Do I know this one? It sounds just like Little Root Town. Where's Cantaloupe? I've never heard this one. What is this? Cynthia theme. Best of Pokemon. Top 50. What's in your top 1,000 Pokemon songs? Best Pokemon. Top 10 most famous Pokemon music. Animal Crossing APM. That's it. That's the best one. 15. No. Oh, it's another color scheme that works well. These are all bad. Why are these all bad? Oh, what about the color number 2? Color number 2 is like one of the default Game Boy ones. Dark green. People still play Pokemon? I did finish it 20 years ago. No one plays Pokemon. Literally no one plays Pokemon. But just because no one's playing it doesn't mean you can stop listening to the music, okay? You can choose to listen to music from things in the past. I should stream until 4 AM. I mean, I'm sure it is 4 AM in some time zone. So like, it could be that I've already streamed until 4 AM. Literally could have already been done. Didn't they make some Pokemon spin-off? Palmon? You're thinking of Paimon from Genshin Impact. That's a different thing. Classic mistake to make. Emergency food. You guys remember when they removed the Paimon emote from Twitch? Why did they do that? Dark green. Why'd they remove it? I don't even know. Literally don't even know. Wow, look at this. It looks way better on the real Game Boy. I'm telling you, it looks bad here, but on the real Game Boy, it looks pretty good. I hate Genshin Impact. No. What if I just color pick from here? Do you guys know this is how I color pick usually? I usually just like add a color like and then I use this to pick. Oh, but it doesn't work in Firefox? Okay, no, it works. Okay, so this color is the green. That's it. And then oh, Smash Bros. This is Smash Bros. I know Smash Bros. Color pig, don't do that. Why not? You think the pig doesn't deserve color? What's wrong with it? I think it should be allowed to have color. Brawl Trophy. Oh yeah, that's the one that Hamfla pointed out earlier. I can't talk. Guys, I don't even know how to use words. Is this color just solid black? It is. Alright, so this should theoretically look much better. Yo, this looks so good. Honestly, it even fits because like this, like the water is blue, the grass is green. Trees look fine. Welcome, old man diabetes. Aren't Pokemon much stronger than humans? They should turn the tables on them. I'm sure there are some Pokemon that are weaker than humans. Like Magikarp. Magikarp's pretty weak. First the grass was purple. Bro, why he Orpal? 1 by 1 pillar bottom left corner looks odd. Oh, this? Bottom left corner. Like this? Surely it's fine. At the top. Oh, you mean this thing? No, that's intentional. Okay, it's a design decision. Probably. I mean, it wasn't, but I think it looks fine. Maybe. Maybe not. Alright, so this color should not be pure white. It should actually be slightly off-white. Look, it looks like it's collapsed. Isn't that nice? Well, I guess I could add some more stuff over there. I guess I could, hypothetically. Just do this. Some milk on the ground. I don't think so. Wait, I also know this song. What is this from? What is this? If only there was some way to know what song this is. Kirby. Oh yes, Kirby. Of course. Everyone knows Kirby. You know, I think I've never actually heard this far into the song. I feel like I always just hear like the beginning of it and never like up to here. What the heck? This is the nicest part. Any fans of the Kirby voice acting? King Dedede, how dare you? I will suck this enemy and spit it out at other enemies. Ow. Oof. Ouch. It's a weird casting decision they made, but I thought it was good. Like when Kirby says Hawk Tuah, does he say that? I don't think he says that. Nintendo would never. Wow, look at this. Look at this. It's pretty good. I think it could be, this thing could be raised up slightly. And by slightly, I mean very, because like 1 pixel is actually kind of a lot. No, but that's too much. Is this Donkey Kong? You can tell because of the instruments. Surely this is Donkey Kong. It is. The topic of actor's passion. Thoughts on Road to Empress Ludwig? I haven't even seen it yet. I don't even know. When is Northern Lion gonna go back to Road to Empress? Also, those of you who missed the start of the stream, I did mention that one of my coworkers talked about how she was playing Road to Empress 2. I was like, what? I know that game. I've seen that game. Wait, it's this song. Everyone knows this song. It's from Smash Bros. This is the song from Smash Bros. Welcome, Sokaroy. It's the most well-known Donkey Kong. Player needs Wolfie hair color, but it's not me though. The player's not me. I intentionally made it so that the player's not me. Because if you look at a previous sprite that I did, the hair was a bit more Wolfy looking. Can I find it? Let me pull up the image. Where was it? Where did I save that? Sync thing. Default GB Studio. Example. Sprites. This one. No, it's not this one. It's where was it? The GB Jam. This one. See, this is Wolfy. You'll note that the hair is a bit more like sharper and asymmetrical. It's like this and then this. It's like that. But this is specifically not Wolfy. You'll note that the hair is not sharp and that the hair is symmetric. It's distinct. It's different. Who is Wolfy? No one even knows. Whoa, look at this. Got the world. The world is out here. Combed hair. No, this is the one with combed hair, right? Because this hair, the hair is like combed this way. The one that's here doesn't have combed hair. Unless I guess you comb it like downward. I don't know. Wolfy saved Hyrule once. I would never. I would never do that. Alright, the water. What if it was actually like this? What if we add fishing to this game? That could be a thing. Fishing rod. I don't know. Anyway, it is time to end the stream though. We made some progress today. Look, we added camera movement. We added water animations. I think that looks pretty good. Looking pretty good out there. And then what? I don't know. It's pretty cool. Anyway, I guess that'll be it for today's stream. Let's find out what date it is. Let's raid someone. And also make sure you commit your code. Make sure, what did I change since last time? I updated one tile. Oh wait, I added some color palettes. Alright. Progress. I will simply not commit it. This guy doesn't even know. He doesn't even realize the importance of committing your code. Alright. Let's see. Let me make sure it's been synchronized properly. Get checkout head. No, usually you could just do head and then like this. That's what I do. You don't need to do this. You just do this. Okay. Has it synchronized to my computer? It has not. We have to wait several seconds. Okay, it's been synchronized. Let's close. Oh no, the music. Guys, the music has stopped. Alright, David. Lasagna Day? Cheese Sacrifice Day? Full Moon Poya? Yo, Soya Poya reference? Tiger Day? Chicken Wing Day? Rain Day? Lasagna Day. Let's do National Lasagna Day. Where's Soya Poya? She's gone. I'm sorry she's gone forever. Lasagna Day raid. Alright, who is streaming today? Let's see. Let's see these people who are live right now. Scrolling, guys. I'm scrolling. Lasagna. It's literally lasagna. What about this? What about this guy? Who I have never rated, and turns out I'm actually not even following, but I guess I will follow. / raid. This guy does art. He's not doing art right now, but hypothetically, perhaps. Anyway, thanks for watching. I should be back on Friday with something, probably more of this. Possibly something else, I don't know. I have no idea. But you can find out. That's right, you can find out on Friday. And you'll be like, wow, this certainly is a stream that is happening. Why he eat the lasagna? No way. Why he do that? He's an eel. Anyway, thanks for watching. Goodbye.